Scorpio, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and see what is happening in your world. What is your strength? So looking here, bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. There's something you want to say, but I felt myself being very quiet during this, and I haven't been up until now. So you are the fifth reading that I've done. And I'm sometimes quiet, but it's more about your energy. I was really trying to tap into your energy, and it feels like you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. So you might be getting to this point where you just want to start talking, really communicate to people exactly what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Current energy, Two of Wands, influenced by the Eight of Swords. So definitely thinking things through, definitely inside your head, focused on the potential of a situation. Eight of Swords. I mean, this is definitely a lot of internal thinking, not sharing anything externally. This is a self-imposed prison of the mind. You might be overanalyzing a situation with that Eight of Swords energy. I can see why you need to take some sort of action here. It's getting to the point where you can only think about it so much. It's time for you to take some sort of action. The universe wants you to focus on this Five of Swords energy. So this is some sort of conflict. Something here has... I'm getting kept you out of balance. You need to resolve some sort of conflict here. It feels like you will. It just requires some action on your part. It feels like whatever you do, you're going to resolve it. In the past, I'm getting this High Priestess. So High Priestess usually to me comes across as a card of Scorpio just because you are very intuitive, and this is a very spiritual card. That type of energy. High Priestess is very secretive though. So there's a lot that you're probably keeping to yourself. There's things that you don't want to reveal about yourself. You might be getting to a point where you do want to reveal something about yourself. And so that's probably what you've been thinking about is, how do I get myself to a point, and this feels really, really significant, get myself to a point where I do open up to other people. If you've always kept things to yourself, like your feelings or your goals, your desires, specifically when it comes to relationships, you might have a hard time opening up to another person, but it feels like you're trying to get there. You want to be able to open yourself up. Your Strength card here with this Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. So you're seeing the potential in a situation, and so your heart knows what it wants here with that Two of Cups energy, and you're going to let your heart really lead the way. If this is somebody that you feel like you can trust, you are going to open yourself up. I am seeing the Devil show up in your near future, and so this feels like those self-limitations that you put on yourself. It's Capricorn energy. Capricorn, very structured. And so it feels like maybe some of these structures that you had put into place for yourself, they don't work anymore, or they're too rigid, and you need to be open and flexible and allow yourself to kind of tear down your own walls so that you can have some sort of conversation here. When I look at the external influences, really how the universe is shaping the situation. So I do see the Ten of Swords, which is the closing of a painful cycle. Queen of Wands, fire sign. This is actually action oriented. Male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But Queen of Wands, I mean, you are taking some sort of action. That is definitely what the universe wants you to do, but it's a mature type of action. It's not acting impulsively by any means. This is really, again, thinking things through before you take some sort of action. That's what the Queen of Wands does. Not an impulsive action at all. And it doesn't feel like you are going to take some sort of impulsive action. It feels like whatever you end up doing, very thought through. Queen of Pentacles is showing up in your hopes or fears. And so what you really want here is stability, something very grounded, practical, steady. Steady is the key word here. And I'm getting the Seven of Wands showing up in your potential outcome. So there's something here. It is connected to this conflict. It's standing up for yourself, standing up for what you want here. There's something about this because that Seven of Wands is also connected to this Devil energy. It does feel like you are going to be breaking down your own walls. It feels like you are going to have some sort of internal struggle here that's going to result in you breaking down your own walls, being more open and available and vulnerable. Vulnerable is definitely a key word here. Let's get some additional detail. With the Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. So really learning what you need to learn, thinking things through before you take some sort of action, really focused on those long-term goals that you have for yourself. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is about. It's learning the lesson. Tell me about the Five of Swords. King of Cups. Again, leading with your heart. Whatever it is that you're trying to resolve here, let your heart rule the way. Kind of back out of the maybe analysis paralysis mental state that you're in and let your heart start driving some of this, because it does feel like your head and your heart are not in alignment. You're overthinking things. You're holding yourself back in some sort of way because you're not letting your heart have an equal say in this matter. High Priestess, Knight of Cups. Yeah, it looks like you do want to make some sort of offer to somebody. You really do. You might be getting to a point here where you can't keep your feelings to yourself. And you're going to open up and have the conversation. Looks like you're fighting yourself in the process. With the Two of Cups, I'm getting the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the action you're going to take is it's connected to relationships, but it's in support of. You've got a lot of Knights showing up. You've got 3 of the Knights showing up. The only one missing is the Knight of Swords. And so you're really kind of putting all the pieces together and really figuring out, what is it that I want for myself? What does that long-term goal look like? How do I overcome all the challenges that my head is presenting? How do I lead with my heart in this situation? Because it feels like that's what you want to do. You're looking for something that motivates you to help you get through your own barriers. Talk to me about the Devil. Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Interesting, because we have the Knight for all 3 of those, and we have the Queen for all 3 of those. And so what I'm not seeing is the Swords, but you've been doing a lot of thinking. So it's good that you're shifting you've been almost overthinking to the point of sacrificing these other elements, your heart space, your stability, your desires. All of that has really been held back. And so you're shifting your focus and you're going after all of these different things. And so the Queen of Cups with the Devil energy tells me that you are going to start prioritizing your heart. You are going to start breaking down your own barriers, lifting your own restrictions. 10 of Swords, Moon. So we just had the full moon in the sign of Capricorn on Friday night and Eastern time. And it looks like that is really helping you to put the past behind you. Get out of that mental state where you're thinking and overthinking things. That full moon is helping you. With the Queen of Wands, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. Stability is definitely the name of the game. You want to take action that results in something long-term stable for yourself, something very grounded, what you want here. With the Queen of Pentacles, I am getting the Two of Cups. Very interesting, because you are looking for somebody who's grounded and practical and nurturing type of energy. Wow. Okay, you are looking for that type of commitment, that type of connection with another person, which requires you to be in that energy because you're going to draw in exactly how you are. And so you're trying to get yourself into that state. With the Seven of Wands, I'm getting the Six of Pentacles. I love where this is going. You're going to be breaking down your own barriers. And what it's replacing it with is feeling very centered, very grounded, very available. That Six of Pentacles is a very generous type of energy. And so this is where you are going to be open to long-term relationships, if that's what you're looking for, or something very grounded, very practical, very stable, balanced. There's something really connected to that generosity and being open and available that maybe you haven't been in a long time. You are breaking down your own walls, Scorpio. So this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.